Hey everybody, thanks for joining on the Ant Panda channel. My name's Ant Panda. We're going with another interesting controller unboxing video with another Microsoft Sidewinder. I love these things. I don't even care. They're so great. Usually the promos and everything on these things are just spot on. And so we're going to continue. Instead of from the Dual Strike that we saw previously, we're going to go with this plug and play gamepad that it's just called Microsoft Sidewinder. Looks good enough to eat with all the, translucent yellow candy looking color. But let's unbox this thing. Let's plug it in on a main modern PC, even though this is for Windows 98, and actually see if it works and plays. All right. This is the Microsoft Sidewinder. Small box, small controller, but actually looks pretty cool with 3 different languages and all of it. Plug and play, set for Windows 98. This came out at around 1999, right around the time similarly to the Dual Strike. I think the Dual Strike came out a little bit later though. Where essentially you're going to get a better handle on the game by getting a grip with 4 action buttons and 2 triggers and a D-pad. Again, 3 more languages with a USB connection. Get in that MSN gaming zone that you could play free on zone.com. All right. We've got the controller and the manual, which manual's pretty thick actually. How many languages we got here? We got a ton. Other than that, though, there's not much. There's 32 pages per language, so. But anyway, it should hopefully plug and play. And then, yeah, this is the controller itself. You know, this is the thing I actually missed. This is really comfortable and caters to what, us big hand type people would be. Nice little divots here for the triggers. Press in very easily. The D-pad is nice and comfortable. You got the 4 buttons here, X, Y, A, B, and yeah, like I said, the tool triggers there with the regular USB that's connected. So let's plug her in and see if this actually works. We've got a full notification here. Yeah, just look at that thing. Look how cool that looks. I just love 90s tech. It's all bubbly and it's full of, interesting kind of plastics and stuff that's probably bad for you. But what we're doing here is this just loaded up. It did register on the computer itself. So let's see if this actually works with a few of the modern games we have out now. All right, first of all, let's see if Steam actually reads this. I don't know if it's actually going to, but you never know. It sounded like the computer identified what it was, but I don't know if it's actually going to put it in a controller category. So let's see if we can do that. Okay. Normally, if it is reading it, you'll see it here just kind of mention like if it's compatible with the controller itself. So let's see. Oh, it does read it, actually. Oh, wow. Well, there is no thumbsticks here. None of those either. Holy cow. Okay. Well. Alright, we're going to go ahead and play Fallout 76 and see if it actually plays it. Oh, this is incredible, dude. Ooh.
Attention citizens. Nuclear strike imminent.
So, it plays it, but obviously it's because of the fact that it's limited in what it can accomplish and what it can do. In the most best way you could probably do is make this more of a left joystick in order to move around, because obviously I can't move around with this controller because the support is pretty minimal. So, it does work though. There we go. Sure does. Plays just fine. Oh, I just love how comfortable this is, though. This D-pad is probably got to be one of the most comfortable D-pads ever. It's just so nice. It's divoted in, and it actually plays really well. It's just funny because this game doesn't really have a desktop you can actually see. So I would say of the old school kind of games and stuff that doesn't require, you know, a joystick, like a thumbstick type of thing. This is gonna work fine because it's got everything. Oops, it even has more. Even though, like, of course, the SNES controller had more buttons, but this just kind of shows how I don't think you really need more, you know? So, why not? You can also probably change the settings here appropriately, too. I think the only thing is that maybe because of this, the SNES had, instead of a trigger, they had bumpers, and that's what it's reading for some of the weapon stuff. So, let's change it up, though. Let's see if, for instance, I think you can get away with Resident Evil. With this controller. You can certainly get away with it on Diablo. I know it does on the support for the PlayStation version, so let's just see if it works. Oh no, it doesn't. Oh wow, it is working. Let's see if I load. And same problem. It's mostly playable. Well, there you have it. This thing is probably good enough to eat. Well, maybe not. But hey, it's cool. I love it. I think the outlook or the aesthetic is fantastic on this thing. I just love the way this holds too. So for classic emulated games, this is going to be perfectly fine. For and also through Steam, we saw that GOG just doesn't have, or at least I haven't seen any controller support. I'm pretty sure it's on a per game basis, so you'll have to download it. But Steam and the computer recognizes it pretty much immediately that it is a Sidewinder plug and play from '98. It just doesn't have enough buttons for it to play on modern systems as much as I love it to. The other Dual Strike actually does, but the problem is that one has the opposite problem. It's not registered. Nobody can read it and use it. So, this is so cool to have in the collection, but probably not doable for, kind of a normal system. But anyway, thanks for joining me on this for the Sidewinder plug and play from Microsoft from '99. And just make sure you hit that like and subscribe. We'll move on to some games, more than just hardware. This was just some hardware stuff I wanted to get reviewed and looked at. And I love these old things of hardware. I wish they would work a bit more in the modern systems, but you just need all the buttons in the world. And unfortunately, it's just hard to do that. So anyway, thanks for stopping by. We'll catch you in the next one. Take it easy.